This is a tutorial on ABRSM Initial Level Aural Test D on musical features. You're going to be asked either about loud or quiet playing or about smooth and detached playing. So smooth playing is where each note lasts right up until the next one, almost as if it becomes the next note. Sometimes it's easiest to get the feel of this by singing a long uninterrupted phrase. So when you change from one note to the next, it shouldn't feel like starting a new note, but rather the current note evolves into the next one. So on the piano, this is a smooth phrase. So with detached notes, which are most commonly called staccato at this grade, there will be a little silence in between one note and the next one. So back to smooth. And here's some detached notes with slightly less of a silence between each note. But the point is they're not connected all the way up to the next note. So we're going to do 6 questions. Listen to this piece and then I'll ask you about loud and quiet playing. Did the music end loudly or quietly? That ended loudly. You can see it's marked F for forte at the end. There's a P for piano, meaning soft at the beginning, and then this crescendo sign, which means get louder until you reach forte, the loud point at the end. Listen to this piece and I'm going to ask you about smooth or detached notes. Were the notes mainly smooth or detached? They were mainly detached. You can see the right hand notes have got dots above or beneath them indicating staccato. If it were played smoothly, it would sound like this. Question 3. Listen to this piece and I'll ask you about loud and quiet playing. Was the first half loud or quiet? The first half was quiet, again marked with P for piano, which means quiet. Again we have a crescendo towards forte, so it ended loudly. Just listen to the contrast. Question 4. Listen to this piece and I'll ask you about smooth or detached notes. Were the notes mainly smooth or detached? Well, they were smoothly joined together. You can see that's indicated by these sort of umbrella signs called slurs. Were it to be detached, it would sound like this. It's quite a different effect. Exercise 5. Listen to this piece, then I'll ask you about loud and quiet playing. Where was the loudest part of the music? The loudest part of the music was the end, where we can see this F for forte sign, with apologies to Mozart for changing his dynamics. Question 6. Listen to this piece, then I'll ask you about smooth or detached notes. Were the notes mainly smooth or mainly detached? Again, you can see on the screen that they've almost all got these staccato dots below or above them, meaning that it's detached. And again, for the purposes of contrast, let's hear what it would sound like played smoothly. I can certainly hear why Grieg chose to make it detached. That's all for this test. Hope that's helped.